do better taking off. I haven't flown it in about 6 months, and I'm real heavy on my thumbs, so that's what the oscillation is about. Sorry.
On some planes and wouldn't mind a little extra company. Because I'm trying to learn this stuff. And I think I need some earplugs because I think it keeps leaking out one ear as it goes in.
I'm like a bucket with a hole in it. That's why I do it repetitively. That way I get it by muscle memory, I think.
Well, I get it by the patience of George. He found out at an early stage of his instruction that I don't listen very good, do I, George?
I decline comment. I'm busy just trying to keep this in frame.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. You're being really gentle with it.
I tell you what, that picture you posted looks a lot better on the website than it did in my hand, George.
Got an E-Flight 46 in it, and it does a pretty spectacular vertical job. I'm just not the best pilot for this kind of stuff. In the right hands, they could showcase its abilities, but not me. I'm just a pointed in forward, blue side up, dirty side down, straight and level kind of guy.
Very pretty to watch fly. How about a nice low pass?
Okay, I'll do my best.
Y'all over here yelling, and I could not figure out what you wanted, and then I looked and saw what was on the runway and went, oh! That is pretty.
It's got a flat bottom wing on it, so the faster it goes, it wants to tuck under. And that's a symptom of having a flat wing instead of a twisted wing.
Yeah.
So I just fly it along pretty much like a park flyer. It looks fast, but
It doesn't have a rudder on it, does it?
yes,
It does.
there you go. Okay, there's the rudder. And if you
I mean,
put-
an elevator.
it has ailerons. The ailerons function as tilting the wings and also pitch control.
Huh.
And it makes a mixture of deflections depending on where I push the stick at. And you get left and right, and you get nose up, nose down. All done with the aileron.
That's amazing. Well, they really were cutting the weight off, weren't they? And I guess assembly time.
It had a wooden wing. The real one had a wooden wing on it, I found out. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And it was done because of expediency of a world war.
Yeah.
And of course they weren't made to last 75 years. They're made just to get up and shoot down a bomber or two. And then if they get shot down, oh well, it's a pile of, you know, some metal and a lot of wood and wings.
Oh, looks really smooth in the air, Chuck.
It actually does pretty good. Even when it's windy outside, it holds pretty good.
First time I saw him fly it and those wheels came off, and like a hayseed, I walked in, hey, your wheels came off.
In the early days, I had the wheel stick on it one time,
Yeah.
and it presents a little bit of a balance issue with that extra weight hanging on the nose. And it began about a 3 or 4 oscillation, violent pitch up, pitch down, right in front of everybody on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And it didn't kill the airplane. It finally shut the wheels off of it and it began to behave itself right in front of everybody. And there's a couple of guys that every time they think about it, they bring that back to memory.
I think it sure looks nice.
Okay. Okay.
Is it telling you it's time?
Yeah, it'll fly for about 9 minutes, but I cut it off at 6 in case I have to do a lot of go-arounds. Oh, pardon my French, I did not want to do that. That's what I wanted to do right there.